The Affordable Care Act insurance exchange went into effect this week. We've got a breakdown on how it works.
And when is this government shutdown going to end? We've got the latest.
Those stories and more on Today at ChattState. Hello, ChattState. I'm Steve.
And I'm Chris. So, what do you think about the government shutting down to install the new Windows updates?
I hope it's Windows 8. The president invited key congressional leaders to the White House for talks on the government shutdown, but still no deal. Tory Dunnan has the latest on the fight to reopen the government.
After a 90-minute, high-profile, closed-door meeting between the president and congressional leaders, news of no deal.
The president reiterated one more time tonight that he will not negotiate. We've got divided government. We sent 4 different proposals over to our Democrat colleagues in the Senate. They rejected all of them.
The sticking point in the stalemate, a faction of House Republicans wants anti-Obamacare amendments in the spending bill. Senate Democrats and President Obama say no way.
We are locked in tight on Obamacare.
They want to overturn the Affordable Care Act. That's not going to happen.
But the president had this to say in an interview with CNBC.
Am I exasperated? Absolutely, I'm exasperated because this is entirely unnecessary. It would pass.
Just around the corner, an even bigger debate. The deadline for raising the debt ceiling. There's talk of bundling it all together.
I would try to see if they could put together a comprehensive agreement, both on the continuing resolution and on the debt ceiling, so our country doesn't go through this.
The biggest unknown of all, just how long will this last? No surprise, this game of chicken is not so popular with the American public.
The government can't make up their mind what they want. It's like the Hatfields and McCoys fighting with each other all the time.
A recent poll shows 68% of Americans think shutting down the government was, plainly put, a bad idea. In Washington, I'm Tory Dunnan.
The Affordable Care Act went live on Tuesday. New online exchanges allow you to buy policies in all 50 states, even if you have pre-existing medical conditions. But there's still some questions about how it all works. Shan Travis has the answers.
Talking heads attack ads, claims and counterclaims with enough distortions to make Pinocchio blush. But when you stop the noise over Obamacare, what is it? The president and many Democrats defend it.
The Affordable Care Act is here to stay.
Most Republicans denounce it.
Obamacare is a train wreck.
But love it or hate it, the law is set to roll out its most ambitious pieces. If you already have sufficient health insurance or Medicare, this doesn't affect you. But if you're among the roughly 48 million without health care, on your calendar, Tuesday, you can start shopping for a plan at healthcare.gov. President Obama claims
It's like booking a hotel or a plane ticket.
competitive plans with Olympic names. Bronze is basic, silver, mid-range, and gold and platinum high-end plans. All must offer the same coverage. All will come with a monthly premium. What will differ, the deductibles and copays will vary, but President Obama says for many it'll provide
Good health insurance for the price of your cell phone bill or less.
The administration puts that at roughly $100 or less per month, but that's if you qualify for tax breaks and subsidies because of income. Costs will also vary based on where you live. Choose by December 14th if you want your new health coverage to start January 1st. On March 31st, 2014, open enrollment ends and the penalties begin. If you don't have health insurance by then, you could be slapped with a fine, that controversial individual mandate. There will be no penalties for a limited few. In Washington, I'm Shannon Travis.
So how confusing is all this to you, Chris?
Well, very. But it helped just a bit.
8 people died Wednesday after a church bus blew a tire, crossed into an oncoming traffic, and hit a tractor trailer and an SUV. The bus flipped after the crash on I-40 in Jefferson County this afternoon, and the tractor trailer caught on fire. Officials say 6 of the victims were on the bus. 1 person in the tractor trailer was killed and 1 in the SUV. Tennessee Highway Patrol says 14 people were hurt.
Bring your bike to school next Friday, October 4th to participate in Biking for Biscuits. Meet at 8 a.m. in the amphitheater with your bike, or if you need to borrow a bike, contact Dedrick or Kelly with IMREC at 697-3207. After biking, the Riverwalk participants will enjoy a free breakfast courtesy of IMREC. On Monday, October 7th, IMREC presents the Blizzard Bucks Game Show, which promises fun and wacky activities and a chance to win cool prizes. Then on Tuesday the 8th, students can travel by bus to hear His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, speak at Emory University in Atlanta. For more information on these enlightening activities or other fun things to try out, visit the Student Life website on chattanoogastate.edu.
Governor Bill Haslam visited Chattanooga State to announce a nearly $1.3 million workforce development grant. The funds will support Haslam's Drive to 55 plan to increase the number of Tennesseans with post-secondary credentials. Awards will fund a nuclear power plant simulation lab and expansion of the Advanced Mechatronics program in the Engineering Technology Division. Graduates will receive the training needed to be employed by a variety of local companies.
Well, let's take a quick look at the weather.
It will be partly cloudy this weekend with highs in the mid-80s, with rain possibly on Sunday and Monday. Then sunny weather with cooler temperatures next week. Lots of outdoor activities next week as River Rocks. Go to riverrocks.chattanoogastate.com. Now, back to you guys.
Thanks, Chase.
Well, that's it for today at Chat State. Be sure to check us out online and on Comcast Channel 3.
And now we're leaving you now with footage from Over the Edge. At this event, participants rappelled down the SunTrust Bank building to raise funds for Boy Scouts of America. Thanks for watching.